Wow, good morning everyone. Actually, afternoon, sorry. Thank you on behalf of Zenith for being here with us in Le Locle today. It's an immense pleasure to welcome more than 200 members of the international horological press here, from the US, from Central America, from Asia, I think I see Waco there, from the Middle East. Here you are. I was told you would sit there. Good to see you. I'm delighted to have also here many friends of Zenith, collectors, also the extended LVMH family, from Hoyer, from Hublot, staff, suppliers, and officials. I also wish to welcome the 250,000 followers who are with us here live on Facebook. That's about the size of the population in Geneva. I think that's quite remarkable. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aurel Bax. I am not working for Zenith. I'm here because I love all things watch related, and that's why I'm here today. So the Range Rover you saw outside is not going to be mine, and the trunk is not filled with Cohibas, and the glove compartment doesn't contain 10 Zenith limited editions. Let's start right away with today's super event, and first and foremost, I introduce to you Jean-Claude Biver. What am I saying? I shouldn't introduce Jean-Claude Biver because you know him for over 4 decades. So we're not going to say what you did the last 4 decades, but I'd like to thank you for everything you've done for watchmaking, for this industry. You make us dream, you make us spend money, despite the retirement age that you would have deserved already now to enjoy your family and your good health. I think all I can say, over to you, Jean-Claude. The floor is yours. Thank you all.
I'm not retiring. I am working to the future. And today, I will tell you what is Zenith doing now. Zenith is nothing else than the future of Swiss watchmaking. We are the future of Swiss watchmaking, and we are going to show it to you, we're going to prove it to you. And that's an immense, an enormous moment for me. I've been 42 years in this business, and I have never been walking in the future by doing such a revolutionary world first. A world first in mechanical movement, in mechanical technology. I have done a lot, and for me, my biggest souvenir and my biggest emotion is, of course, Big Bang of Hublot. And I have my best friend, Ricardo, being here. We have Ricardo, we have the Hublot team, we have the Zenith team, and we have the genius guy, Mr. Semon, Guy Semon. Which means you have here the 3 groups, the 3 brands, and the 3 major people of those 3 brands together. One family, one synergy, one help. And what Guy has developed after 342 years, it took 342 years, the development. It took 152 years for Zenith. It took 3 years for Guy to make the biggest revolution in Swiss watchmaking art. He has invented a new oscillator, a new regulator that goes away from 1675 when it was invented by Huygens. Since then, all the movements have followed the technique and the principle of Huygens. And now there is a new Huygens. A new Huygens with 0 friction, with 0 oil, with 0 sensitivity to magnetism, with zero sensitivity to heat and cold, and the highest precision accuracy ever been done. 1 second in 24 hours. And after 60 hours of power reserve, we still have 1 second. God damn. I mean, thanks God I didn't retire when I was 65. I would not have seen this. Just for that, it was worse for me going on. We said 8 minutes we talk each. I already talked 8.5, so I stopped my speech here. We're going to share a lot later with you, and I give the floor again to Aurel for the next.
I never believed it. I already had a carton jaune ready. Should you speak longer, I don't need it. After Jean-Claude's passionate introduction, I have the pleasure to call Julien Tornard here on stage. Julien, as you know him as well, for many, many years across the industry, has been appointed CEO of Zenith in May of this year. In those 5 months, what have you been doing? I can't reveal everything because I know they're working on more secret projects, so these can't be revealed. But I know you've done an awful lot. And instead of just reading off the P&L and the bottom line of Zenith, I spoke to your assistant, and she gave me a few facts and figures what you've been doing. Apparently you traveled 260,000 kilometers. That's 6.5 times around the globe. You visited 153 points of sale of Zenith.
Correct.
In 35 different cities. You had 30 client dinners and collector dinners. Good diet. You took 360 taxis and Ubers. That comes from our accounting department.
Sure.
And you visited the US, China, Hong Kong, Singapore. True? Malaysia, Dubai, Italy, France, and of course, a lot of time in Switzerland. Julien, yours it is.
Thank you very much, Aurel. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, first of all, on behalf of Zenith and the whole team, I would like to welcome you all here this afternoon, and to have really a big thank all of you who came from far away sometimes. Sorry for the weather, it's a little bit Siberian weather, but that's what we can expect when we come to Le Loc, and today is a good example. Aurel, you're right, I've been traveling a lot. I don't know how you got all this information. You must know my PA very well, because she gave you a lot of information, but it's true. I decided from the very beginning to get back close to the market. I come from the market myself. I've been spending a lot of years in the USA and in Asia Pacific. And to have the best understanding in a quick way of the brand, I really wanted to go and meet as many dealers, as many end clients, to attend a lot of dinners, a lot of meetings, to really get the pulse around the brand, to really get the best understanding, and also back in Le Loc with our team to make the right decisions, to take the right measures, to put the brand back on track. We will focus on a few key markets. Doesn't mean we will forget the other ones, but it's clear that China, huge potential for the brand, as you know, America, definitely, and Japan will be the 3 key markets. We will have a similar event to present the Defy Lab in Japan on September 27th, so in a few weeks. We will work on our distribution to focus on the best retailers in the world. Those that have been very supportive of the brand, for sure, but also the ones that are willing to embrace the future of the brand, the new direction of the brand. And this is very important for us. In terms of product, we have already 2 very well-established product lines. Elite, the classic that you all know. Chronomaster also, with the 3 counters, very famous. And we will develop the Pilot product line, which is very important for us. Huge potential and fantastic results today. But we're here also to introduce and talk about Defy. Today we'll talk about Defy Lab. But Defy is also the Defy 21, that we will start to deliver in the coming weeks on the markets, and about which I had amazing feedback from all over the world. References, we come from a few hundred different references. We will shrink it to 100 bestsellers and concentrate on these watches. Extremely important for the brand, we will also work to improve and to get the best level in terms of quality standards and customer service. These two aspects are key success factors for Zenith. Finally, of course, and very important, we will continue to capitalize on our two main partners. Range Rover, with their 5,000 dealership in the world, and Cohiba, with their thousands of cigar club, aficionados club, etc. in the world, are fantastic platforms for us to reach new clients, to meet new people all over the world, and to gain awareness. All this is very important, but what we definitely need, even more important, is to get a new spirit within the brand. When I say new spirit, I mean a startup spirit. This is something we have now at Zenith, and we will continue to develop. By startup spirit, I mean innovation, of course. We're here to talk about innovation, flexibility, agility, and a lot of energy. And we have a great team for this. I mean, the executive committee of Zenith, they are what, 40, 45 years old in average. So it's a young team, and we are all here to work together. And we are all lucky to have our mentor, Mr. Jean-Claude Biver, who also is guiding us into this new era for the brand. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I have one last thing to tell you, after 4 or 5 months within the brand, something is clear for me. Everybody loves Zenith. Everybody I met on the markets, they want Zenith to succeed, and they want Zenith to shine again. So we are here for that. This is our job. This is our mission. Again, I thank you very much for being here, and I call Aurel again on stage. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.